And when Web 1 started, it started as an experiment, and internet money weren't allowed. And I would like to treat Web 1 is something that you can access information that is given to you, so you can read. It's more like a book that was given to you. You cannot change anything. You are just reading it. It might be not a proper, of course, explanation, but it's kind of like an example to explain how much more we are trying to achieve. So let's treat Web 1 as a book where you cannot do any edits. And Web 2 is was a tool, a centralized tool, where you could actually add information, and you could add it to one specific book. You could write there, you can add information, other people could read it, but you would have to pass this book to another person. And if that person decides to burn this book, it's gone. You don't have this information anymore. And Web 3 is when you are adding information, but it's automatically being placed in several locations. So in this case, if one book is being burned, you are not losing this information. It's maybe a very simplified way to explain how information is evolving during the stages. But Web 1 are all the search engines that we have. Web 2 are centralized social media. And if social media is down, let's say you have lots of photos on your Instagram, what's going to happen when and if Instagram, I would say when everything has an end to it, when Instagram will be down and Instagram will no longer operate. You lose all your data. Like MySpace, right? People used to use MySpace before Facebook came in the game, and they were writing their posts, they were uploading their photos. Then they moved to the next thing, to Facebook, and they couldn't get all this information with them. And the same with, if Instagram is down, if the company is no longer operating, you are losing access to all your information that you were storing there. So it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you, because you cannot recover it, you cannot access it afterwards. It belongs to this corporation and their servers. And Web 3 gives us this power and control over our data. So if we are using, let's say, our MetaMask to connect to OpenSea and do some trades there, showcase our collection. If tomorrow there is no OpenSea, you didn't lose your collection. You are moving to another platform, another NFT marketplace, where you're continuing offering your collection, because it was stored on your MetaMask, it was stored on your wallet, and it doesn't belong to OpenSea, it belongs to you. So even though I'm always saying OpenSea is still not completely decentralized, but this part is very, very important when you are not storing it on their marketplace. You're storing it in your wallet, and as long as you have access and securely keeping your private keys, those collections are yours, and you can move them from platform to platform. And I also was giving example with Flashback, when we are giving merchants an ability to issue NFTs for loyalty programs and memberships to stay in touch with their community. And that's the same. We're giving them a platform, an easier, convenient way to manage it, to mint an NFTs. But we're not removing an ownership part. They still have their community because it's recorded on the blockchain, and we cannot just take this community from them. It's always going to be with them, whether it's inside the Flashback or outside. And that's a Web3 part that is very important. We're giving, and people are achieving this freedom and taking control and custody over their information and assets. And